Hello and welcome everyone, it's Meredith. I am here with our daily reading for the 26th of April, Friday, 2019. Happy Friday, everybody. We're using the Sawyer's Path Tarot today, and we had an interesting shuffle. So we've got two cards from the bottom of the deck. So this is our theme of energy running through the day. We have the Two of Cups, partnerships, beloved relationships, and then coming with it we have the Nine of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment here. I'm not going to elaborate too much on those because these two cards relate to these three cards that fell out after I was done shuffling. My guide said we needed to save the best for last, and it connects to the theme of the day. So we'll leave those there for now, and we'll get into these cards. Our first one being Six of Cups. That's the second day of Six of Cups. This is a soulmate card, and it's also an energy on the return. So it's an opportunity coming around again, which may connect to the Two of Cups in a career or partnership way. So there's that aspect of it, but we have what I feel, what my guides are saying too, is a reconciliation, a reconnection with our beloved or our love interest, or for those of you who are already in a beloved relationship, after a period of silence, quiet, separation of sorts, there's reunion, reconnection, and it's very fulfilling. If you have checked out the Twin Flame Soulmate reading that's up on the channel right now, there's quite a message about this quiet separation between beloveds at this time. So Twin Flames and Soulmates have gone through an inward journey individually. So these cards are talking about the reunion. So after that, it's lovely to see the energy shift for people coming back together. This could be happening in your family, your friendships. Most especially it is happening in beloved relationships. But we have to also cover the fact that the Two of Cups has that message of business done on a handshake. And it's possible that you did business on a handshake quite a while ago, and now the reward of that connection is being fulfilled. All right, let's see what's next. Two of Wands, beautiful. So there's some travel on this card. The literal message of this card is crossing a threshold to a whole new world of experience. And my feeling is that across the board, this is happening in all areas of our lives. So family, friends, beloveds, how we are of service in our career, that's all happening. So we're taking this, I'm going to say, journey that began at the beginning of March with the Mercury retrograde in Pisces that ended near the end of March, but feels like it got dragged into the full moon in Libra. So that full moon is waning away at this time, and you can see the energy shift that's going on here as a result. But in that period of time, there has been quite a lot of emotional turmoil and upset. Everybody's been turning over their inner soil, so to speak, and planting new seeds of desire and setting new intentions, goals, and dreams, which is wonderful. However, our relationships have been in some sort of chaotic turmoil ever since the retrograde started, and maybe just a little bit before. So it's really nice to see that we are moving out of that energy in all areas of our life. We are taking it across this threshold into a new frequency. Now, we've been talking about a frequency shift in the daily readings for several days, so I feel that this is these cards are midway through that shift, and it's just feeling a little bit better every day, thank goodness. And then we have the Fool. Perfect. I love the Fool card. There's a sense of adventure here. There's also a sense of adventure on the Two of Wands. I feel my guides are asking me to say that some of you are planning a little trip together. Could just be a day trip. It's something. It's you and your beloved going off and having some time together, which is wonderful, which feels like a bit like an adventure. And it's new and fresh like the Fool. There's no expectation. There's no concern. There's no... all this junk that we've been in energetically for the past 5 weeks or so, that's all just gone. Simplest way to put it, it's just gone. We feel free, we feel happy, we feel delighted with the simple joys and pleasures of sharing togetherness with the people we really love, and most especially with our beloveds. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the 3 cards that fell out after the shuffle. Typically I would have put these right back in the deck and never looked at them, but my guides jumped in and said, no, wait, stop, you need those cards. So here we go. Our first one is the High Priestess. She's a beauty. I love turning her card over. I love seeing her. She represents our own inner oracle. She never really gives the answer, but she provides guidance and enlightenment. And I do feel that these past 5 or 6 weeks or so have all been about an inner journey to our own enlightenment. So this is, the High Priestess is us in this reading, listening to our intuition, paying attention to the signs, the guidance that's on offer to us. Our next card is, one of my favorite kings. The King of Pentacles. I love him. I love him because he has a very long vision for the oncoming. Everything he does in the moment, in the now, which he is very connected to, the Fool, pays some sort of reward forward. Not only for him, but for his entire realm and everyone connected to it. So here again, we're focused on our fulfillment in this 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is also a gift from the universe. It's the universe answering our prayer, our intention, the goal, the dream we have, the seeds of desire that we planted long ago, the ones that we are planting now. This is the beautiful cycle, and this king represents that and our self-mastery in it. So I feel that these cards are saying, trust what's on the return here in the 6 of Cups. Trust what's reconciling within family, friend, and beloved relationships, because it's all being done in this new foundation on the other side of this gateway, where the frequency shift has been happening and what we have been intending for. This king, us, the High Priestess, us, we've had our eye on this. We are, we're sticking to our path, and we are wide open for allowing what the universe wants to bless us with in all aspects, all areas of our life. And then last but not least, we have the Hierophant. He has been showing up a lot in the readings, and the Twin Flame Soulmate reading, the card from the bottom of each deck, one for Divine Feminine, one for Divine Masculine, or you and your soulmate twin flame, you each got the Hierophant. I used two different decks in that reading too, so that was interesting. So here he is again. There's a lot of energy on his card. There's education, there's guidance, there's... My guides are saying, you going to Google and looking up the answers. Self-education is its own reward, right? That's here in the Hierophant, but also this is a card of us taking a look at our values and our belief system and challenging it a bit, asking ourselves, is this working for me? Why do I believe this? Was it just handed down to me and I've accepted it at face value? Do I need to explore this deeper? The answer there is yes, and that it's also connected to the Six of Cups because this is a return of energy. It's a reconciliation of energy, and it's not just between people. This could be within you, your inner relationship to self, questioning your belief system. Which is fantastic. Challenge it. Challenge your subconscious. Why do you do what you do? Is it just a program? If it's just a program, is there something you can do to shake that up and set yourself free like the Fool? Step across this threshold to a new realm and world of experience so that you have greater emotional fulfillment in your life and that you are feeling really deeply connected within your relationship to self and then all of your other relationships as well. Two of Cups. Beloveds are going to have a really big smile on their face for this reading today. That's my feeling. Okay, we're moving on to Angel Answers, if I can pick up the deck. Okay, this is your opportunity to ask a question. So you do that while I shuffle. I'm going to relate it to what's on the table, but you relate it to your question. First card, romance. It's going over here with our Two of Cups. Seriously, beloveds are reconnecting. Soulmates and twin flames are reconnecting, and it is joyous. It is delightful. I feel that there's an energy of... my guides are showing me, like, rubbing salve on a rash. Like, that's not exactly pleasant to think about, but it's a soothing energy. Like if you've had an emotional rash, this romance card, this 9, this 2, the 6 over here, it's like this is a soothing balm to that. Hey, whatever it takes to get the message across, right? Okay, next card. Yeah. Well, I could have just said that. But no, we had to go with Rash. Yeah, peaceful resolution. Okay, next one, last one. Well, so that's interesting. They just went through the floor on the deck, so we're not going to see those today. But we're going to see some success, emphatically. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to have to fish those out. Anyway, I felt guided to pull a Whispers of Love card. Now I know why, since we have all this beautiful loving ourselves first and best message here, and the reward of doing that. That's out of yesterday's reading, and how it's benefiting all of our other relationships. So the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. What does love want to say to us today? That's really sweet. And it confirms what was said over here. Taking some time to share togetherness with your beloved. The message specifically on this card is spend some quality time together. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other, talking with each other. Very nice. I really like that. That feels so good in my own heart space. I'm sure it feels good in yours too. All right, one more card. This is going to come from the Return of Spirit deck. We'll just use this card as our affirmation today. What do we most need to know? Look at this. Lovely. This card captures the message of the energy, the frequency shift we have been going through over the past 5 or so weeks. So I like that. Everything is shifting. Everything is moving. I did say at the beginning of the reading, I felt like we were midway through this shift. So leading up to this point, it's been somewhat like a rash or poison ivy. And now that's starting to feel a lot better. And hopefully it gets better every single day. All right, everyone, have a beautiful Friday. This was a really fun reading to do. Yeah. So continue to leave some comments on the channel. I love them. Thank you so much for leaving them. Taking the time out of your day to do that is so delightful. You inspire me and those who read the messages. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe here on the channel. And if you would like your own personal reading, hit the description box. Everything you need to know is there. And I will link that twin flame soulmate reading to the end of this reading. So check that out if you haven't already. All right, everyone. Bye for now. Have a beautiful day.